Hey, welcome back. Got another bourbon review for you today, but before I do that, I just want to say that I did write a little write-up about finding unicorns and hyped bourbons and things like that, and it's on my Facebook page, Bourbon Bounty on Facebook. So if you would like to go read that, that's the latest post on there. Should be at the top of the page. So if you do visit, please give me a like and follow me on Facebook. But without further ado, let's get to reviewing a bourbon. All right, today we have Black Saddle, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, aged 12 years. It's 45%, 90 proof. So pretty much the bottom of the range I like to buy in, but the 12-year age statement does have me kind of intrigued. This is bottled by, remember the importance of that, Franklin Distillers Products Limited, not distillery. Franklin Distillers Products Limited, Fairfield, California. I tried to find who makes the juice. Could not find it. The only thing I could find is some reference to it's distilled in Kentucky. That's broad. Okay, but it is produced, on the website it says produced and bottled. So that's really all we know. It didn't have a plastic on it, so I'm tearing the paper right now. So the cork has not been out of this bottle, and I didn't know this paper was going to give me that much trouble, but I think I got it. All right. Goodness gracious. That was loud. It is synthetic cork, but again, we don't hold that against anybody. This is supposed to be a higher end product from Franklin Distillers. And I say Franklin because it's Frank-Lin. So I'm not saying Franklin. So let's go ahead and pour a little bit of this out here. I know they make some kind of Canadian something another, but they also make another bourbon. Most of the stuff I think they make is sold for less expensive. This was about $55 for this bottle, so we'll see if it stands up to the price. But the 12-year aging on it, has me rather intrigued. Now the color is a much lighter amber than I would expect, but the 90 proof will do this to you. Blending it down, proofing it down will kill some of that amber. It's clinging fairly well around. Legs hadn't started yet. Let's give her another swirl. Get some air in here. Yeah, medium. Thick, medium to thick, fairly good legs on it. Very light nose, but that's expected of the 90 proof. Nothing off-putting about it. Some vanilla, buttery coming through on there, butterscotchy. Don't know the mash bill. I didn't even know where the bourbon comes from. It just said Kentucky. So I'm not expecting this from the nose I'm getting off of it. I'm expecting this to be more akin to a wheater than a high rye. Yeah, it's soft. I am picking up some little bready notes in there. I'm really searching for a nutty note that I'm not finding. All right, let's give her a little sip here. Oh, pretty sweet. Wow, it did coat pretty good though. I am getting a little warmth, even though it's only 90 proof, just a tinge. I don't like to give a lot off that first sip. Got the tongue wet. Let me give her another swirl. I think it could do with a little bit more air in it. open up just a little bit more. Boy, that buttery note is coming through. Caramel, little apple. There's some bright notes as well. It may have a little bit of rye in it, but it's not a lot if there is some in it. But I am getting some little pepper kicks, some little spice kicks in there, just a little, that I could kind of lean toward a small percentage of rye being in it. It's easy to sip. There's not a ton of notes coming out in it. I was hoping, since it said Black Saddle and aged 12 years, I would be getting some more leathery notes and deeper wood notes out of there, but I'm not. But like I said, it's hard to say what. It doesn't say it's a blend. It says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So this should come from a single mash bill, single batch. But then they proof it down. So I don't know what it was barreled at. We don't know the exact mash bill. We don't know if they barreled it, blended barrels and re-barreled and aged for longer. I don't know anything about it except what I'm getting off this bottle right here. And it's not a lot. And I couldn't hardly find anything online either. I didn't look up any tasting notes or anything when I looked online, but I was really searching for, Google is your friend, searching for who distilled the bourbon for them. And I couldn't find it. It's not like I went down a detective pathway or anything. I mean, I did a couple of quick Google searches and couldn't find anything, so it wasn't worth it. But as far as the price, I think it's shooting below, a little lower. I think the price is too high. I think $40 would be a good price tag on this. I think it's probably $15. I paid, too much for it, but that's not bad. Not bad. I think I would have this down, because it doesn't have a lot of notes to it, on that 100-point scale. This is nowhere near a 90. I can tell you that already. This is far below, because I'm factoring in the color, the price. The legs are pretty good. The coating's pretty good. The finish on it, though, is choppy at best. There's just not enough notes in it to really impact the finish as much as it could. I would say easy sipper, easy to drink neat. Now, if that's what you're looking for, and you want a really easy sipper, and you don't really care about the deep wood notes or rye spices or anything like that, it's pretty good. But I think I've said enough about this bourbon. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, please like and subscribe, hit the bell down there for notifications, and I promise I'll keep bringing you these videos.